Hello everyone who's watching this video and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to take a look at the Drop It Down pack Starry Oracle. I've been wanting to start reviewing paid packs for quite some time, and after seeing this cosmic bundle that we're gonna discuss today, I finally made up my mind, so you're gonna see more videos in my How to Style It video collection. But before we dive into the topic, I would love to talk a little bit about my outfit. I was fortunate enough to unlock all palettes for the jacket from the newest Mind Travel set, and let me tell you, despite the annoying floating bows at the back, it's such a fun coat to style. I had to Starlight it because it absolutely deserves the best treatment. So having all possible colors at my disposal, I went for a colorful casual look, focusing on orange, yellow, pink, and green with white as the grounding color. There's no strong concentration of a single shade anywhere. All of the colors are connected harmoniously, coexisting in their own ecosystem. Apart from the jacket, there is a simple 3-star top and stylish sport pants from a craftable set. I added simple white socks and colorful sneakers from a sign-in set. I included the gloves to extend the sleeves a little bit, long pink nails, and I also couldn't resist giving her a fluffy plush bag from the Clockwork Light Chase. It was an adorable plush octopus in matching colors. Of course, I added my beloved bunny bellet hairstyle, an orange hair accessory, a pink beret, stylish glasses, and fruit-themed earrings. The makeup is a colorful mess as well, with yellow eyeshadow, pink wings of the eyeliner, orange lenses, animal lashes, pink lips with tiny sprinkles, and a cartoonish face paint with stars and the word cute. This jacket is the perfect reagent to trigger insane inspiration. But I don't want to yap about it any longer because we have to move on and discuss the topic of the day. The Starry Oracle pack is a new Drop It Down bundle available from April 20th until May 3rd. By completing simple tasks, the price of the pack drops to $3, and the rewards for purchasing this bundle are the Starlight Scroll 5-star handheld, the Gilded Rift face paint, the Abyss Whisper furniture, 3 permanent gacha tickets, 45 trend color charts, and 300 energy. We can preview the special animation that comes with the handheld, but keep in mind we don't get the outfit or the background. This preview is only for the handheld and its idle animation. But if you are curious, the background is a paid scene called Lost Ode. It returns to the shop from time to time, and the displayed outfit is a mix of different sets. The top, the skirt, and the accessories are from the Marvel Reveal Light Chase and its 5-star set, Myriad Wonder, while the hair is from the Level 36 rebate gift set, Luminous Song. Just to let you know, you have to spend $30,000 to claim this set. On that note, let's move on to the wardrobe and take a look at everything we get from the Starry Oracle bundle. Here is the main reward of the pack, the Starlight Scroll handheld. A crystal ball on a ritual pillow with a massive geometric pattern circling at the back. Such a powerful item can only belong to a ceremonial magician with ancient knowledge of sorcery. The orb is a scrying crystal with a galactic glow and mystical symbols flashing one after another during the fortune-gazing session. There are 12 symbols in total: the unicorn, the feathered serpent, the fish in a pond, the sun, the compass, the planet, the sacred heart, the twin snakes, the Luna moth, the red spider lily, the horned winged rabbit, and the dream catcher. The crystal is placed on a velvet pillow that looks like a fortune-telling table covering, decorated with thin lace trim, multiple tassels with 4 main tassels hanging from each corner, golden sun medallions, and beaded chains with stars and coins. The pillow is colored deep purple and blue, featuring floral patterns and a hexagram as the central element. but the hexagram on the back is the most dominant part of the item. The hexagram is a six-pointed star often used in different cultures and practices, specifically in occult and ceremonial magic. In Western occult tradition, it's a symbol of cosmic balance called the Seal of Solomon. The hexagram is formed by uniting two triangles, one descending from above, bringing the spirit down into matter, while the other stretches upward from below, representing matter elevating into the spiritual world. Together, they represent as above, so below, the most foundational principle of Western magic. The idea that cosmic laws govern physical reality and that human consciousness and action are connected to higher realms. At the center, our hexagram features a triangle with a triskel inside. The triskel is a Celtic symbol of movement, progress, and triadic concepts like life, death, rebirth, father, mother, child, mind, body, spirit, land, sky, sea, wisdom, practicality, emotion, and the list just keeps going. Other elements of the hexagram design include ancient text representing spells, 6 circling symbols of air, water, fire, sun, moon, and tree of life, tiny constellations, and a wind rose star moving counterclockwise. This special animation makes the doll interact with the crystal ball, casting a spell and making the orb float in the air. And while she's doing her magic, her hands are surrounded by cosmic light particles and dust. The handheld offers 10 different hand postures, and honestly, with the doll facing the camera, none of the options satisfy me because they hide the outfit. But combined with other standard postures like leisure, for example, subjectively it looks much better because it's not getting in the way. The handheld has 14 die slots. The first die slot colors the galactic substance of the ball. The second paints the glass of the orb. The third colors the chains with the suns. The fourth paints every other tassel. The fifth is responsible for the rest of the tassels and their strings. The sixth is for the lace trim of the pillow. And die slots 7 through 10 color the floral patterns of the pillow. Just so you know, coloring the pillow a single color doesn't let you hide the floral pattern. Die slot number 11 paints the hexagram, the symbols inside the orb, and the tiny constellations. Number 12 colors the moving circle and the star. Number 13 paints the moving symbols on the circle, and die slot number 14 is responsible for triskel and the triangle inside the hexagram. The last 4 die slots also color the combination of stardust and light particles around the hexagram. The Starlight scroll is subjectively a versatile handheld because magic, in its different forms, has followed humans through centuries, which means this item fits various eras, and the outfits won't all be the same. While scrolling through my wardrobe, I found interesting dress options to combine with the handheld. I love how it looks with the silver chant dress from an older fashion code, the Sacred Verdict from the Luna Radiance double 5-star, the Mundane Views dress from the Awakening Gaze decom, the Flora of Thorns from the Flame Defiance banner, the Wilderness Sunset dress from the current fashion code, the Exiled Star Sand from an older Wonder Box, the Wrath of Thorn dress from the Spider banner, the Waltz Canvas from an older fashion code, the Sweet Nightmare from Galaxy Roam Light Chase, and the Dim Bone Light from Snow Glass Gacha. Keep in mind that everything I mentioned is deeply subjective. I just shared what kind of dresses I would use with this handheld. But there are no limits to creativity, so never hesitate to experiment with whatever you'd like. The second reward from the Starry Oracle pack is the facial paint Gilded Rift, hauntingly beautiful crack-like tears. They could be a younger sibling of the Tears of God's face paint. The description of Gilded Rift calls them cracks caused by a yawn of the earth, revealing veins of golden light. Unfortunately, during repositioning, we discover that they have an ugly cutout for the eyes. which makes it difficult to place them anywhere else, but the scaling and different levels of shade work fine. And the third reward from the bundle is the Abyss Whisper furniture piece. It's a stone well with a wooden frame and a slanted roof, with a crank mechanism and a rope hanging into the magical water below. The well is kinda creepy, it's mossy and bloody with black tar-like streaks running down the sides. It kind of reminds me of the well from the horror movie The Ring. With all those creepy details, it would be no surprise if a black-haired girl crawled out of it. We can interact with the crank, but unfortunately we lack the strength to actually pull anything out of the creepily clear water. Quite an interesting furniture piece if you'd love to have a horror-themed corner at home. The other rewards include 3 permanent gacha tickets, 45 trend color charts, and 300 energy, which is subjectively generous enough. That's everything we get for $3, and if you're currently debating whether you should get the Starry Oracle pack or not, I created a few stylings for the handheld so you can see how it performs in different outfits. Here's the first styling of the Starlight Scroll handheld that I combined with the dim bone light dress in deep blue and strong golden shades. I see her as a dangerous woman feared by many because she's the first in her bloodline capable of reading the future, entering the world of the dead, and summoning good or evil spirits. This dress is meant to be worn by an ancient goddess. Its golden elements, embroidery, and the golden snake among spider lilies scream of ties to the underworld. Underneath, she has magical golden tights and flats with golden fire. Her arms are covered in golden bracelets and tattoos, and she wears fluffy gloves and sharp golden jewelry on each finger. The theme of gold continues with a golden necklace, matching earrings, a dahlia piercing, golden hair decorations, and golden ribbons in her black braided hair. I thought it was a good opportunity to finally use this interesting blue lipstick with golden details, and it matches quite well with the golden blue lenses, yellow eyeshadow, black eyeliner, threatening brows, and golden face paint under the eyes. She's the kind of a woman who's respected yet feared, because she's deeply connected with the unknown, and what is unknown is considered highly dangerous. For the second styling, I focused on a medieval gown from the Luna Radiance Lychees. To transmit the feeling of ancient knowledge and wisdom, I used a combination of sage green, pale gold, and champagne. But the dress on its own already has qualities fitting for a priestess who carries the burden of possessing sorcery. I have to admit this is one of my favorite 5-star dresses, and maybe when its Lychees comes back, we'll talk about the inspiration behind it in the set itself. But getting back to the outfit, under the gown, she has layers of black jewelry. Though as I think about it now, I'd probably replace it with a proper pair of shoes fitting the era. I included gentle beaded sleeves that barely cover her hands, historically inaccurate sharp nails, light brown hair with a loose braid, and a combination of harmoniously coexisting necklace, earrings, and leafy crown, all from different sets. The makeup is pretty modest, with bright orange lenses, brown eyeshadow, lashes, brows, freckles, and 2 moles. Slightly unrelated to the outfit, but during the witch hunts, moles, freckles, and other unique body features were believed to be the markings of the devil on his servants, sealing their obedience and devotion. So-called witch marks were enough proof to accuse an innocent woman of being a witch. But my medieval beauty has nothing to do with evil, even though I can see in her sorrowful gaze that she could do evil things against her will, simply because she possesses a power she never chose to have. For another way of styling the handheld, I went for the look of a young, sensual priestess of the inner life. I focused on the silver chant dress from an older fashion code and colored it black, violet, and silver. While choosing the colors, I was thinking about Bouguereau's Psyche immortal woman whose beauty made Aphrodite furious, which forced Psyche to go through hell and back just to be reunited with the love of her life, the son of Aphrodite, Eros. After enduring nearly impossible challenges, Psyche was granted the nectar of the gods, which let her become immortal and finally have her happily ever after with Eros. In Bouguereau's paintings, Psyche is portrayed in white, the color of purity, combined with violet, the mysterious shade of inner transformation. In the abduction of Psyche, the combination of soft fabric, pale skin, and the white wings of Eros makes it feel like a perfect union of the earthly and the heavenly, of body and soul, of life and immortality. Purple speaks of the deep love and chemistry between the two of them. But speaking more generally, purple has always been associated with spirituality and the divine. So I used this shade of purple to give my doll a divine and otherworldly appearance. Underneath, she has magical socks and simple heels that kinda match, kinda don't. Apart from the crystal ball handheld, she has crystal bracelets, long black nails, a beautiful veil to add some mystery, and star-themed earrings paired with a crown that sits beautifully on her Greek-inspired hairstyle. She is standing in a magical portal, as if she's currently connected with another world. And the dancing rose petals make me feel like she could be a magician capable of reading petals the way others read tarot cards. The makeup is a bit bold, with dark purple eyeshadow, purple lenses, animal lashes, and purple lips hidden behind the veil. She is the priestess who is consulted on questions of love and purpose, the one who reads the future in the patterns of fallen petals. And another styling, but this time for a Chinese spirit medium who carries the spiritual heritage of her ancestors. I chose the mist and rain dress that we got for free not so long ago and colored it black, teal, and silver. I thought it looked great combined with the coat from the flute melody set, dyed in black, silver, and purple. Underneath, there are traditional socks and comfortable flats tied around the socks, dyed in black so that together they look like boots. She has black nails, extended sleeves, the choker from the mist and rain set, flowery earrings, a crystal face accessory, and repositioned flowers and a butterfly resting on the hairstyle from the landscape thread. The makeup is focused on pale blue and purple shades with dark blue lenses, purple eyeshadow, thin straight brows, winged eyeliner, freckles, and pale lipstick with a golden glow. I love how this outfit feels different. It's calm and quiet, like still water kissed by moonlight. The gift of her ancestors is a burden she's learning to use for good, communicating with spirits, leaving her body to walk between realms, and performing rituals to protect the people of her village. And here's the last, and I think the best outfit of the day. An adorable student practicing her magical skills. The time spellbook dress is the most stargazing fortune-telling dress out of everything in my wardrobe, so I just couldn't resist using it. I dyed it yellow for the sun, blue for the moon, and added black as the color in between. For the starry sky theme, I added stockings with stars and crosses and casual shoes with deep blue and yellow leg warmers decorated with shining stars. There are comfortable gloves to extend the sleeves and are handheld, colored mostly in gold with a fully black pillow under the orb. Now to the part I absolutely adore. She has this Starlight black curly bob from the Moonlit Hunt banner and the most adorable hat with a chin ribbon. I love how its print matches the madness of the dress, and if the pillow weren't fully black, they would connect together perfectly as well. For other accessories, I included star-shaped earrings and scholar glasses to give her a more sophisticated look. The makeup is quite sunny with yellow eyeshadow, golden face paint around the eyes, thin brows, golden lipstick, freckles, and dual contacts representing the sun in one eye and the moon in the other. Although now that I look at it, I'd probably choose a deeper shade of blue for the night-themed lens. What a mischievous looking girl. Later in her life, she will become a maiden of the sun and the moon. Her gaze isn't yet veiled by the sadness of losing those she loves, because her magic wasn't enough to protect them. Knowing fate is a great gift, but having no chance to prevent the inevitable is a heavy burden to carry. How do you like the Starry Oracle pack and its magical handheld? And what is your favorite item from all the paid bundles we've had in the game? As usual, you can find all the outfit of the day codes in the description of the video. Let me know which styling is your favorite and tell me if this video was helpful. For now, thank you so much for spending this time with me and I'll see you again really soon. Bye bye!